So I've been learning how to make some of the classics in Italian cuisine. Today it's risotto.
Very Italian way, you see.
Hi everyone. This is Marcella and me. This is the new spin-off series from my other series, Jamie and Chef. But yeah, my time with this cookbook on that series had come to an end, and I didn't want to stop cooking recipes out of this book because I was learning a lot, having a great time. You know what? I'm like, let's keep going. This is the Essentials of Classic Italian Cooking, by the way, from Marcella Hazan. I'm skipping right past the pasta chapter to the risotto with Parmesan cheese. It's the very first recipe of risotto in this cookbook. This basic white risotto is the simplest way to prepare the dish, and for many, the finest. So what else do you need? Well, she keeps going. Good as it is, it can be even better when blanketed by shaved white truffles. So, about that. Now, I was gonna pick up a white truffle for this video because, you know, why the hell not? And then I saw the price and that's not happening. So we got something else in store. Psst, I just wanted you to know that this limited edition anti-chef apron is still on sale. Why am I whispering? Speaking from past experiences, I have stained far too many of my favorite shirts cooking without an apron. That's why this thing has got me covered. Like, check out these pockets. Take your phone, chuck, neon measuring tape, apple, Rumi. And of course, embroidered on the lower pocket, our beloved Scott the Snail. We love you, Scott. With the crossback straps and the anti-chef logo next to your heart. This is a limited time only sort of thing, and then it's gonna go into the vault. So if you want it, you gotta click the link in the description, pick one up while you can. You didn't hear this from me. Anytime there is a risotto being made in this kitchen, not by me, it's cooked in a white wine. But in this cookbook, there's no mention of using white wine in any of these risotto recipes. Not that I can tell. It's all in a broth. Now, if you have a basic homemade meat broth on hand, 5 cups worth, that's what you gotta use. So if you don't, you got 1 cup of canned beef broth into a saucepan. And I shall dilute with 4 cups of water. Bring this to a slow, steady simmer on my second favorite burner. Second favorite. Okay, so this is one of those recipes that it's just like not a whole lot of ingredients, but the ones that we are using, they matter immensely and they need to be prepped. Starting with this onion. Very finely chopped. Yeah, I'm just asking for it with my head this close to the onion, but I wanted my face to be in the frame. I have done finer before, so let's just do a courtesy mince. Now, since we're making risotto with Parmesan cheese, you're gonna need some of the good stuff. This is Parmesan-reggiano, and check it out. That is the seal of approval. Matches just like the book. Grating up around half a cup worth. A rice. It's mainly used for risotto. It's called arborio rice. Kind of looks like smushed, like long grain rice. It's more oval, so she says to keep it raw and unwashed, which is great for me because anytime I'm cooking with rice on this show, I always forget to wash the rice. And then someone notices and tells me, well, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna need a broad, sturdy pot. I'm gonna use my favorite one, which is the braising dish. That way we can all see what's going on in there. Medium-high heat, 3 tablespoons of butter, vegetable oil, and 2 tablespoons of the finely chopped onion. And some for good luck. She's saying this is a very important step when you're making risotto, as it is considered the flavor base, which is any ingredients that are added before the rice. Once those onions become translucent, I'm gonna add the rice. Not washing the rice is gonna keep all that starch on there, which is gonna add to the creaminess, I believe. I think. Makes sense to me. 2 cups of arborio rice. Stir quickly and thoroughly until the grains are coated well. Okay, well they are. Half a cup of the simmering broth. In it goes. None of the rice is stuck to the pan. Keep the spatula moving, and I gotta cook the rice in the liquid. Always be stirring. If you needed to go anywhere during this cooking process, you're out of luck. She says you must never stop stirring and you must be sure to wipe the bottom of the pot completely clean, frequently, or the rice is gonna stick to it. Chuck, you are my secret weapon today. When there's no more liquid in there, add another half cup of the broth. Maintain the heat at a lively pace. I would consider that lively. Okay, running out of broth, which is a good sign. It means we're probably close to the end. When this is fully cooked, it needs to be moist and runny. Look how creamy this is starting to look. Taste the rice after 20 minutes of cooking. Firm to the bite, al dente. What do I gotta do? In goes the grated Parmesan. Am I adding all of it? All of the grated Parmesan, as well as the remaining butter. And yeah, okay, I finally have to address this. But I already added all the butter at the very beginning. When she said to add the oil and the butter, she said, add only half the butter now and all of the oil. Well, I went the other way. I added all of the butter and just half of the oil. So I have half the oil here, and I guess I could add it, but I don't think that is a good idea. To turn that off, okay, I just need to add a pinch of salt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So due to the fact that I don't have white truffle in the house, I have black truffle. Look how small it looks on the cutting board. So I had to look up what the difference between a white truffle and a black truffle is. Obviously the appearance of one, the marbling on the inside, and the white truffles have a more powerful flavor. And they're obviously just way more expensive. But I don't want to discredit what I have in my hand right now. Okay, bring the risotto over here. That was hot. And I got a serving plate, and move your truffle over there. The $1,000,000 question is, how would this look on a white plate compared to a black plate? I'm digging the black plate, okay. Serve the risotto promptly. This is what my plan was with this black truffle. Does this work? Oh, it does work. It's just like a vegetable peeler. I've never tried this before, I don't think. Maybe I have. I don't know, what the hell do I know? And this is just my thinking, but if I just grate up a little Parmesan on top, that looks heavenly. Order up! Do I have to talk right now? Hilariously, I was gonna make myself dinner after filming this. This was just gonna be part of that meal, but I ended up eating the whole plate, and now I'm not hungry. Sorry. She's not home. Okay, I gotta say something. Even if I don't say it, there's gonna be someone that tells me that the risotto looked a bit dry on the plate, or it wasn't creamy enough, or something like that. My retort would be, I'm filming. The longer the rice was sitting on the plate, the more the rice was absorbing everything. Maybe it looked a bit dry on the final shots there, but while it was in the pan, creamy. This is the simplest way to prepare the dish, and for many, the finest. Totally. Just the Parmesan flavor just running through the whole thing there. You gotta restrain yourself when it comes to truffle, because I'm one of those people that if you put too much on it, it's just kind of overpowering. And I didn't want it to do that on a dish that had nothing to do with black truffles. I tried to be respectful with that. And yeah, I don't think it took away from anything. I thought it added to Marcella's dish. And that's all I gotta say about that risotto. I love the thing. Also, you know what else I love? Is this apron, because it keeps your clothes clean. You're looking slick while you're making risotto. Look out for a link in the description. It's gonna take you where you need to go to find this thing, because it's only available for a couple weeks. Limited time only. So snag one while you can. And I gotta sign off now. This was Marcella and me. Buon appetito.
Very Italian way, you see.